Hey guys, Gon here. So I told you in my last video that I finally hit 21 mil box, and I did. You can see I was able to get the perfect number. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a showcase on my account. It's been quite a while since I did a showcase on my account, so I wanted to show you some of the awesome things. I also took down the old video a while back because some people I had an incident and I was just afraid of my account getting stolen. But without further ado, let me show you some of my account. I'll start off showing everyone's ultimate level. Alright, so you can see I have almost literally everyone in the box maxed, including collabs. I'm only, as you see on the bottom when we get there, I'm only missing one collab unit, but you can see almost everyone is maxed. And the reason why I have everybody maxed is because it's very important to maximize ult levels in order to get the most of your constellation. So you can see as we go down and down and down, I have all these collab units maxed, and I have all of the newer units maxed and older units maxed. You can see as I'm scrolling down, they're all level 100. I'll show you the SA levels. The only units that I am missing that are not 6/6, I am missing Wild because they have not given us all the copies yet of Wild. I'm missing the ever elusive Mike Wheeler, who is a 3/6. I'm always hoping they'll do a Stranger Things collab so I can max them out. And then the last one I'm missing is Varghese. He was a PvP unit. I didn't do that well during that PvP season. I was only able to earn 3 copies, but I'll eventually get him there where he is maxed. Okay, next what I want to do is, let me get rid of these ult levels. I want to show you how many units that I got TA'd. I believe I can just do that by like Awaken. Alright. So let's count. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, so that's 200. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 213 units TA'd. That means I'm missing about 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. I'm still missing about 100 units being TA'd, but I'm getting close to having my entire box TA'd. It's a lot of resources to TA them, and in order to TA them, you need 10 LR coins, and then you need a lot of True Awakening coins and a lot of Demon King coins. So I just wanted to show you how many units I had TA'd right there. Next thing I want to show you, and I'm not going to do this for every character, but one of the big things for Constellation and Box CC is to make sure all characters have their cosmetics max. Each character that has their cosmetics max is 1 extra GP. So you'll find almost everybody in my box has max cosmetics. There are some exceptions. I focus on, obviously you want to do UR first, then SSR. The SR cosmetics take a lot of cosmetic mats to max out. So a lot of the SRs and R cosmetics are not maxed, but you can see a lot of units have all of their most of their cosmetics maxed. I'm still missing quite a bit, and because I'm missing them, I'm a little bit behind on Constellation from rank 1. But you can see here on some of the older units that have a lot of cosmetics, I don't have them. But that's why I'm not as high as the other ones, but I'm almost as higher than mostly everybody else, because it just requires an insane amount of cosmetic materials to get, and cosmetic materials are kind of limited on what we can get, especially with these older units. They have very old cosmetics, and I also like to have them not maxed out, because the older units are really good at manipulating your CC to get a specific number that you want. So you can see that my box CC is 21 mil, and I was able to do that by like taking off some cosmetics and min-maxing some of them. Um, Another thing that I have that most people don't have in the game is if you go to the shop, we'll go over to the Secret Treasure shop, outfits. You'll see that I have every weapon cosmetic in the game, every outfit cosmetic in the game, and every headpiece cosmetic. So you won't be able to, I don't have to buy anymore. It costs an absurd amount of gems to do this. And again, cosmetics are GP. Speaking of GP, you can see I am on a Constellation of Wrath. I'm almost at 50%. I got my last HP orb in the Constellation of Wrath not that long ago. If you guys didn't know, when you are doing your Constellation, you always want to do the HP one first, because HP gives you the most CC. And obviously when you're doing a PvP or anything like that, CC matters the most. So you can see that I did all my HP first. The next one that I'm going to work on are the attack pieces. I believe the one that I'm closest to getting is right here. So this will be the first one that I get. I'm about 430 away from it. So it's going to be quite some time for me to get that, but I'll work on that. Here are some of my Constellation rolls. When you get a higher level one, Constellation, sorry, I believe it might be here. Yeah. When you get higher level Constellation, you get the Chaos of Constellation, which just gives you an absurd amount of stats to boost the old stats. I have 71% attack, 64% blue, and almost 70% on my orb. And then for my other one up here, 76, 61, and 65. This is the only mechanic in the game that I hate, by the way, because it's just so random every time you roll your Constellation, and they still, after all of this time, haven't introduced anything to keep your old rolls while you're rolling. So I think it's a really, really flawed system. Next, what I'll do is I'll show you guys the relics I have. Obviously, you can imagine I have every relic available. When you farm them a lot, you just build up a whole bunch of mats. But I did farm them all myself. I would never ever buy cosmetic mats for the relics because you just end up getting them so many of them naturally. Like I can show you here. The only one I'll have not a higher number amount is the bird, because I use the bird to farm relic upgrades. I'll show you how many I have next. But you can see, just from farming a deer, I have 211 deer ones. I have 109 skull and Haiti ones. I have almost 300 dragons. I told you guys I got my card for the dragon, so I was able to get some more of these. And then I have 31 Ratatasker. He's the only one you can't farm yet, so I don't really have a lot of his mats farmed. But yeah, once you can farm him, I'll probably farm up a decent chunk, because eventually maybe you'll use them again. Like, no one thought that with the bird you would ever be back at bird, but here we are now. So yeah, those are my relics that I have. Next, we'll go into holy relics. You can see I have an absurd amount of them done. Obviously, I'm missing some, but I have been working on them. Been a little bit lazy, which is why I don't have have them all done. But they're a nice little chunk of box CC. You get a decent amount of box CCs from them, and you also get some GP for them. So you can see I'm missing a little bit of GP from here. I think overall I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Tweegod, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, Daytime Already, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So overall, I'm missing 25 relic upgrades. I've just been farming them casually. My thing with them is it's very frustrating to farm the bird sometimes, even though it's really fast, and it's because the bird Sometimes you'll do an entire run and you'll get none of the mats needed. So a little bit time gated there, and it's kind of dumb. Next, I'll show you gear. So you'll see everyone in my box has SSR gear. There's not a single unit in the game that doesn't have upgraded UR gear. Obviously, if I wanted more box CC, like the rank 1 and 2, I could convert some of these attack sets, like this attack set right here is lowering my box CC a little bit. If I had made her a HP set, that would be a lot more attack. But everyone in the box has upgraded gear and upgraded cosmetics. For maximum CC, I do HP defense. And you can see, like, I'll pick a random unit like this Easton. It's not bad gear. Like, obviously, you wouldn't want this gear on a brand new character that you're looking to max, because the base stats are not that good. But you can see it's not terrible, and the HP stat on it is pretty good. That cost a lot of anvils to roll to get these stats on everything. I rolled them all to 2.7%. Same as the bracers. So it took a lot of work to get all of these units and their gear maxed, and it cost a lot of pink stones. Because every one of these gears units have 60 pink stones for their sets. But the good news is, now that you have everybody done, obviously I didn't do these yet. Now that we have everybody done, I don't really have to worry about pink stones anymore. So let's go into my box and see what kind of items I have in my storage. Obviously, I showed you the mats that I have here. Since I have everybody 100 and stuff, I have a ton of UR pendants. I have a ton of the Awakening Stones. I got a ton of SA coins. A ton of SSR cards. Ton of demon mats from farming all the demons. I also have a nice collection of SSR pendants that I don't use anymore. Always have books and stuff ready, so when a new unit comes out, I can just max them up right away. Same thing with enhancement pots. I wanted to make sure that I have a bunch of enhancement pots because I want to max out units as soon as they come out. So almost 3k of those. I am a little bit low on anvils. I wanted to push 21 mil box, so I had to roll a lot of gear. Last time I think you saw I had like an absurd amount, like 40k. I used a lot of them to improve my gear and get there. 1400 Awakening Stones, pizzas and boxes. You guys should have a lot of them from farming. And then lastly, red stones for making gear and farming gems. Food doesn't really matter. I don't have anything special with food. I have some artifact cards here. I'm actually pretty unlucky on my artifacts because I am missing a few. I'll show you them later. But same thing. I always use these to make new gear sets. These are collab materials, so don't need them. They're just a waste of space. I wish I could sell them. SSR tickets. When you have everybody 6/6, you don't really need them, so I just have them built up here. The cool thing I have that not many people have though here is you can see these chests. So these are the chests that you get for doing PvP seasons. So when you get a top PvP season, you get a unit. I showed you guys them before. We have Helbram right here. He was the very first one. And then we have Wailio. Oh, WAI. There you go. Then we have Gil Thunder. I believe it's this blue one. Yeah, it's this blue one. But then the last one that we have just came out, Bard. He's the only one I don't have 6/6. But I have all the other ones. So what I did was the extra seasons, I farmed them. So you can see, technically, if you want to be technical, I have a 11/6 Gil Thunder. I have a 15/6 Wailio. And then I have a 11/6 Helbram. So this is a nice little thing that I have. Not many people will have them on their accounts. I have the key bundles. Again, I don't really need anything from that bundle dungeon, so I just store up the keys, hoping eventually they will release a better use for them. But I have 600 of them. I have a whole bunch of these amber keys, a whole bunch of these different tickets. I have 131 fairy tickets and 163 human giant unknown ones. Obviously, it needs stamina pots. And then the last cool thing that I have here is I have a bunch of UR chests. UR chests are very important for gold, and obviously a lot of people need gold to do many different things in the game. So I'm always hoping, and they haven't done it in a very long time, I'm hoping that they will release and double up hammers in the salvage bin. They used to do that a long time ago. And if they do, you can see on the set, because if I sell a lot of these, it's a lot. Next we have, these are the buffs for Guild Wars. Since I am in Apocalypse and a leader of Apocalypse, we're always #1 in Guild Wars. So I always want to make sure I have a lot of buffs, because obviously since I have one of the best accounts in the game, I have to, I'll be a buffer most of the time. And these are just, you kind of use the stuff like full awakening tokens. I have a lot of them built up, and I think these are affections, and then these are the affinities. I don't think I showed you affinity. I do have everybody's affinity maxed. Affinity, no, this is afflection. That's what this is. I think I already have all of the diamonds from that, but for affinity, I have everybody maxed, and it's really good to maximize everybody's affinity, because when you maximize their affinity, you get gems and you get cosmetics. So if you ever want to get some gems for your characters, you just maximize their affinity. I forgot how to do it. Oh no, you go here, sorry. There it is. When you max them out, you get 1 gem, and then you get a cosmetic. It's a free cosmetic, so it's box CC if you didn't have the cosmetic before, and it's also a gem. And it's also Constellation, so it just makes it entirely worth getting. Here we have the Apocalypse Knighthood. You can see right now we have everybody in it. All the members. We're all pretty close. We actually have a server. I think we might have made it public. Don't quote me on that. So if you do want to join, let me know. I'm probably gonna get yelled at by my co-leaders, because I asked people if they want to join, but we'll see. Here, it's always cool to join a Knighthood boss. You get these coins here, and you can use them to get just rewards in games, and you also get these activity points for completing them, and you also get rewards there. I'll show you what they look like, but it's really cool. It's nice to find other people who are like-minded and who are near your level. We haven't lost Guild Wars a single time since we started. Here you can see where you had the activities. Activity reward. I don't have any right here, but you can take those points and you can buy them, and you get some good rewards in them, like 10 enhancement stones is no joke. Hammers are good, UR chests are good, and then the other stuff that you can get in here, it's also pretty good. Like, I would love the gems, the anvils, the gear tickets are always good. You get more hammers. The second one is also pretty good. If you need to enhance cosmetics, you can get there's enough to enhance 3 UR pieces, and again, you have all of the other stuff from before. I don't think the last one's that great. I mean, if you need to upgrade units, it's pretty good. You get a max level enhancement pot, and you get your SSR pendants. Obviously, you've seen how many I have. I don't need that. The next cool thing about being in the guild is you have the Knighthood shop. So if you go to the shop here, they just have a little bit of rewards for you that you can use. A good way to get, if you're low on anvils, you can buy some anvils. You can buy some SA coins. And you can buy some stamina pots. Stamina pots are always worthwhile. And you can see Here, if you need to upgrade your units, you can buy source material. Here's where you would buy your buffs if you were in Guild Wars, and you can buy some books if you don't want to farm books. You can buy some SR pendants. If you're low on demon mats, you can buy food that will give you more demon mats. And then finally, you have the cards here, and you have the awakening essence. So if you, it's always cool to join a guild, and it's also cool because if you aren't in a guild, when you check in every day, you get a gem every single day. And depending on how many people check in, you can either get an SSR chest or you can get a UR chest. You can see, and I showed this in my video not that long ago. You have team class. I'm rank 5 in my guild because all my people. Oh, I didn't upgrade my units. That's why. But you can see. I'm a little bit behind. I will upgrade that in a little bit. I didn't put my L here yet. But you can see we have the rank 1 and 2 kind of technically. I'll upgrade my units soon and I'll see what I get to. But you can see I'll definitely be, I'm rank 8 with an old team, so I'll definitely be up here for the new one. And then if you want to go box CC, you can see rank 1 Kami is in our guild, 2 is Kaiju, and 3, 4 are all Apocalypse. So we have a lot of Apocalypse members that are in the top 100. So I'm sure you guys have seen us around. Next, I'll show you guys before we call it there. Reverse stages, they're all done. I did them a long time ago. I actually wish they would do them again. I always find them pretty fun, and it was a nice way to get more gems. I'll show you the PvP teams and brawl teams. I won't show AI, not because I don't want to, but I'm not the one who makes it in the guild, so I don't really want to, it's not for me to give. I will show you the teams though. They're a little bit outdated and I'm kind of a little bit low. I haven't done it that much, but you can see my attacks are usually successful. My teams that I'm using humans with Lancelot, Percival, Mazzino, and Sigrid. I'm using an unknown Milim team, Milim, Baldur, Raftalia, and Nanashi. And then I'm using a demon team, Melly Liz, Demiurge, Red Esterosa, and then a Red Chandler. But yeah, since I'm not showing the actual AI, it's not really that big of a deal. Some of the teams that I'm using right now in PvP, obviously you guys saw my video that I showcased my L. I was using this team. Same thing in Elite. There's really no benefit right now for me to do much PvP because there's no top 100 season. It would only be bragging rights. So the last time I did do top 100, I was using a Mazzino team. Again, it's an off season, so there's really no benefit. And then the last thing I want to show you, I'll pause real quick before I go because somebody, when I did the video last time, told me that if you have my Netmarble player ID, you could hack me. So I don't really want to take the risk and show that, so I'll pause real quick. Alright, I'm back, so you can see the titles in my game. So I have the rarest title in the game, and what the title is called, it's called Umbra. The way that you get it is you have to do the final bosses. It's one of 2 titles in the game that have this purple buff. And the way that you have to get it is you have to get a platinum crown, a gold crown, a silver crown, and a bronze crown. And then after you get all of those, you also have to get 10 final boss battle crowns total. The thing that makes it so hard, first of all, final boss is always a little bit difficult because you have so many whales trying to do it. But even if you have a cracked account like mine, what made this title so hard to get is that you had to get second place, third place. So not only do you have to score really high to get second place and third place, but you have to rely on other people to beat you. The way that I was able to do it is I would get a top score, and then I would ask Chixua, if you guys remember Chixua, I would ask Chixua to beat my score, and that would be how I got my second place and my third place. I don't really have any other cool titles on here. Some of them are just really annoying and obnoxious to get. Let's see what we got. Like, I got the Constellation of Pride one. I think I was the second person on the server who had that. But some of these other ones, like, I don't have these. Obviously, if I wanted to farm it, I could probably easily farm it. But why waste the stamina, right? Like, I could get these, but I don't really need the 8% additional regeneration food or the additional lifesteal food. I do think it'll be pretty cool to get the Labyrinth Master one. I'm almost there. And I think there's a Labyrinth, yeah, you have these Maniac ones and Zombie ones. So they'll be pretty cool to get. But they don't really have that many. So, let me go back real quick. So yeah, that is my account. I think I showcased everything. I may have missed something. If I did miss something, I apologize. But if there's something else that you wanted to see, please let me know. And maybe I can get you guys that invite to the Apocalypse server. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, wait, I know what I didn't show you. I didn't show you my artifact cards. So I have almost all the cards, obviously. What I'm missing though, where is it? I think they're sorted right now of characters. I have been doing this since it came out, and I have never gotten this Merlin. So I'm always salty that I've never gotten the Merlin, and I have not also gotten the new bird card, the scene that you need. Yeah, this one, Ancient Mural. So I farmed so much of this bird 4/4, and I have not gotten that, and I have never gotten the Merlin. So I've kind of just given up hope on them. I don't think I have Cluximus either. Nope. I've opened so many cards, and I've never gotten Cluximus either, the elusive Cluximus. So yeah, another mechanic that I hate in the game, just RNG-ness. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Peace out.